What's up, you Mighty Morphin Montyversers? Today we are back with another Power Ranger reaction, continuing Nicki's first time watch through of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I believe we are on episode 7 today, Nicki. And are you ready for more Power Rangers?
Not before I show everyone what I picked up at New York Comic-Con.
Oh, must be your first time.
Okay, show off, whatever.
That's cool. Yeah, we did have fun. We did meet some Rangers at New York Comic-Con, and we'll post some pictures of it a little bit later. But for right now, let's get back into the episode. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get into the real stuff.
All right, guys. We are doing episode 7 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Big Sisters, starting right now.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth.
Alpha, begins escape. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitude.
Alpha. Alpha, do all of the work for me, Alpha.
I know, but that's the point of having an assistant, right?
That's true. That's true.
You blur the lines and just have
Austin
them do
St.
everything
John
for you.
might have met him this weekend again. Might have saw my boy. Who knows?
I was told this weekend that pink is not a personality, and I strongly disagree.
It is if you're a Power Ranger. If you're a Power Ranger, your color is definitely part of your personality. Unless you change colors, then you have a new personality.
Right, but they're all still personalities, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Hey Ernie, have you seen a little girl wearing long black pigtails around here?
No, Kimberly. Sorry.
Did Kimberly lose a child?
Yeah, that's not a great example.
We can't find her anywhere.
Don't worry. I'm sure she's all right.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hey, girls. What's up? Look like you just lost something.
Yes, we did. A small child.
Named Maria. So Kimberly and I volunteered to be big sisters for the day. She was supposed to be here half an hour ago.
Oh, okay. So they never met.
Oh, ladies, take it easy. There's no need to fear.
I mean, how about the person that's supposed to bring her?
Detective Zack is on the case. What the?
That foam is staying on their heads very perfectly.
How many showers does Ernie have?
She just looks evil. Was
Maria!
that in the casting call? Who's the most diabolical looking child?
Can we just... What a perfect, like, they both just... Maria?
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
By not giving her sugar.
Why did you turn off the hot water?
I just wanted to get your attention. That's all.
Maria, just
She
be
dubbed?
yourself. We'll be your
Sounds
friends
like
no
it.
matter what you do.
You will?
Sure, that's what being friends are all about, right? Right. Now, how would you like to go on a picnic? Pack a giant basket and have lots of fun. What do you say? I hope we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Kim's like, yeah, can we get another one?
Yeah.
I don't like this one already.
Yeah. Can we exchange, please?
With an evil force that not even
Power
Zordon
geeks.
can stop.
They're all just clapping. They're all just hitting her with the clap. Like, yes, Rita. The one cave in Angel Grove.
Hey, it's a budget thing.
Sure.
The power eggs, ours for the taking.
Power X.
Power eggs? Eggs?
Magic eggs, you don't
Yeah.
need them. Open the box.
Is this the first time we've seen Goldar since the pilot?
I think so.
Where's Goldar been? Oh my god.
Ooh, only a child can open this box. Ooh.
How is that established?
A Finster! I need a special
Or
monster
Finster.
right away.
The only one always working.
He needs to be ruthless and nasty and mean. You know.
Yes, my queen.
You know.
The chunky chicken.
Yes, your evil.
I want a chunky. You know,
He was supposed to know that.
You know, I want the chunky chicken.
I guess he did know.
The child will be in your
He did know he had a chunky chicken. Holy shit.
Days as a sea slug.
Yes, evil everyone. Whatever you say.
Finster, good for you.
Now into the monster mag. In a few seconds, we'll be done.
Finster deserves a raise, 100%. Only one doing his job over here.
The others couldn't even open a frickin' chest.
No. And again, delivers.
Just looking at him makes me sick. He's perfect. Power Rangers are goners.
Yo, Rita flexes hard. I love it.
It's really good. All right.
Just gave her a milkshake. She's not
Thanks
gonna
for
want to
being
eat
my friend
nothing.
size. My dad tries real hard, but there's things that he just doesn't understand. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maria, anytime you
I
want
get
to
you.
talk, we'll listen, okay?
Yeah. You know, that's what friends are all about.
Yeah, we were just here talking by ourselves while you were playing in the river.
Are they
Who's the
eating anything
raddest boy in
besides
your class?
fruit and
Are you
chips?
kidding?
No.
They're all dorks. Yes.
Boys are
That is
dorks.
true.
Yeah, we're dorks.
Especially in middle school.
Huh.
Who are those guys?
Maria's pretty chill about the whole thing.
Yeah, no shit.
Quick, get between us. What's going on?
Boo! Trini's such a badass. Yeah. Whoa!
Oh!
What? Why do they want to kidnap the small child?
Great, now what are we gonna do?
We're so screwed. Dude, they're always taking these little kids to the cave.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
The eggs back to you, my queen. I want you two goons to come with me. Goons? I don't get it. I'm talking about
Yeah, we
you.
don't get it either. They don't do anything.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like experts in demolition, apparently. And reconnaissance. Oh, what the?
There you go.
Oh,
One
God.
Ernie special. Your guys is coming out next.
Thanks, Ernie. You couldn't eat that. You can't eat that.
You can't.
No way.
Wait, they're all three of them are one? Good on, Zack.
Rita just kidnapped Maria.
Got a healthy
6
appetite.
patrollers came out of nowhere and grabbed her. We were gonna go after them, but I thought we should get help.
Well, why would Rita want to kidnap a little kid? I don't know, Billy.
It's a good
Why does
question.
she do a lot of things?
This is why Billy's the smart one. He asks the important question.
The communicators aren't working.
This is really turning out to be more than just a bad hair day. So what now?
There's nothing wrong with her hair. She looks fantastic as
Kimberly
always.
always looks fantastic. She's a
Negative.
style icon.
Unfortunately, repairs could take hours on these.
What?
However, there's one possible alternative. See, I've been manufacturing a little surprise back in my garage. I'm sure it could get us to the command center.
Yeah, Billy.
I'm glad he has the plans for them right in his hand.
Billy is always on his game. Like, Billy is never off of his
I
game.
call it the rad bug. It's capable of transporting us to any destination on the planet's surface.
The rad bug. This is the
Rad bug.
first appearance
So
of
what's
the
a
rad
bug?
bug.
It does 0 to 3,000 in 2.8 seconds. 3,000?
That doesn't sound
sold.
safe
Two, let's do it.
It's not safe.
or feasible.
They will probably die. But it's radical.
It is rad. And you know what? I am partial to bugs, so that's fair. Wait, he said it could go fast. Are they flying?
Zack, don't
Or-
touch anything. We
Or
can
the
die.
speed they're going at is just so fast you can't tell where they are.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh wait, no, they had to have been in the air then.
Man, the shocks on that thing, Billy. Good on you.
Power Rangers, how did you get here? Teleportation and communication has been out for hours.
Never mind that. You all look distressed. What is troubling you?
Anything to stop from walking, I guess.
At it again. She kidnapped a 12-year-old girl named Maria and is holding her captive.
What do you think she's up to, Zordon?
Unfortunately, something I've been fearing for over 10 millennia.
Oh no, Rita has located the power eggs.
Precisely.
Power eggs? I don't get it.
Behold the images in the viewing globe, and all your questions will be answered. It is an ancient tale that dates back to when the battle between good and evil began.
Why is he explaining it if they could just
Millions
look at
of
it for
years
all the
ago,
answers?
Ancient sorcerers who called themselves the Morphing Masters hid
Oh,
a
wait,
universe of
what?
power within 2 mystic power eggs. By
I didn't-
casting the eggs into the sea, The sorcerers believed
I didn't
that
realize
their
the
ancient
Morphin
ancestors
Masters
would look down on the eggs
were
and
referenced
protect
this
them
early
from
in the
universal
series.
danger. To ensure the safety of the chest, only the touch of an innocent child, like Maria, can open the magical container.
Zordon, what do you think we should do?
You must
Emphasis
save the
on
girl,
innocent?
Then return the power eggs to the sea.
Don't let
If
the
Rita gets hold of
innocent
them,
child
she will
touch
become
the
so
eggs.
powerful, she will never be stopped.
Like, maybe the Morphin Masters shouldn't have put all of that power into eggs?
Probably.
But the Morphin Masters are not really
According to Zordon's
always super smart.
We're nearly to the cave of the Morphing Masters.
If Rita touches one hair on Maria's
Billy's
head,
like,
I'll-
Morphing Masters. It's the Morphin Masters, Billy. No G.
How about a taste?
Hands up! We're supposed to protect the eggs, not eat them.
But what better eggs if you can't eat them?
You're supposed to protect eggs. There's chickens over there with a head shimmer like, yeah, I'm gonna cut
Approaching by
you.
ground makes us less visible. It might allow us to surprise Rita.
Yes, this is perfect. They got the eggs.
Did Billy just say that them rolling up in a VW Beetle is going to surprise Well, yeah, I would be surprised too.
Better keep your eyes open and be ready to morph.
Be ready to morph.
I got the eggs.
Hey, chicken, hide the kid and get back here. We're gonna need some help.
Ay. That
Hide the
chunky
kid and
chickens
get back
disappeared
here.
with Maria. What do we do, Zordon?
Try to keep a
Also,
fix
it's
on Maria's
convenient she's not
whereabouts and
with them
well-being,
at all.
While the Power Rangers deal with the power
That's because
eggs.
Chunky Chicken is hiding her. He's hiding her too good.
Retrieve the eggs in time.
Look, there's Rita's goons.
Hit him with the car.
All right, it's morphin' time.
Oh, did they just say no, Maria? Okay.
Yeah, but they should have just hit them with the car, right?
Well, yes. 100%.
But it's too late. Yeah. Oh, this is the first time we've seen them do this formation. That's so dangerous. They're like, hey, these rare ancient relics, let's just blast the shit out of them. I love it. Straight up kick to the face.
Wait, what?
Alpha, what is Maria's condition?
Ay. Chunky Chicken has her tied up at the old factory.
Oh no! How did Chunky Chicken get to the old factory? That's very clearly a different child.
Bring back my power eggs.
Alpha, contact the Power Rangers and tell them of Maria's situation.
Ooh,
But they were just with all of them! They should have seen this
Hurry,
happen!
Alpha, time is running short.
Power Rangers, Rita's got Maria at the old factory. Hurry!
We need dinosaur power now.
Not the old factory.
What a descriptor for a location.
And which one? Angel Grove is half major metropolitan, half abandoned factories and quarries. Which old factory, Zordon? I love how they had the Zords at their disposal, did not summon them to get to the command center, which would have been the obvious answer, but instead chose to use the rad bug. It's like, yeah, let's use this VW Beetle instead of a giant dinosaur. But it was radical, so they had to use it.
That's fair. That's a good justification for anything.
Yeah, that's pretty pretty true.
Zack here, and I'm ready to rock. Billy here, system's nominal.
Trini, our systems go. All right, let's rescue Maria.
Yeah.
It's just weird how 3 of them will always say their name, and the other 2 just say a quick catchphrase.
Systems nominal. What is nominal?
Nominal?
Yeah. What does it mean when systems are nominal? Because I have no idea.
I'm assuming something with numbers.
Something good. Someone in the chat, someone in the comments will let us know.
Yeah, I haven't taken math in a while, so please help.
I don't think it's, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Love it. See, the Zord sequence is taking a little longer this episode. Because they needed to kill some time.
Yeah.
But it's alright, we forgive them.
I mean, but that's the thing. They don't do it every episode, so it doesn't ever feel overly repetitive.
Hey, Power Geek, sound like you and me. I'll let her go as soon as you bring me the power eggs.
Yeah, power eggs.
Just punch the chicken.
All right, Rita. You lost the Power Rangers, so let the little girl go now.
That's actually reasonable.
Like,
Oh wait, there she is again.
is that the only reason why this chicken had a pair of shears? Was to cut the rope?
Pretty much.
We're scared now. Chunky Chicken, show the Power Rangers what we think of their threat.
Kill the kid. Kill the child. Yes.
You guys.
What did she think was gonna happen? They're in a giant robot.
Chicken Giant, and he'll destroy that stupid sword of yours. So what do you think of that?
Give us your best shot.
Real gingerly use of stock footage this episode.
Bring in the rad bug by remote and get Maria out of here.
Man, they made that same mistake again in the cockpit, which I'm assuming was just...
Maria down by the car.
Right. Maria, climb in the car. It'll take you to safety.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I love the... Billy is the smartest mind
In the universe?
in the universe.
Yeah.
In 1993, he was able to invent a self-driving flying vehicle that is currently the fastest car in the universe.
Wait, pull it together. We've got to stop it.
Oh, that didn't work out. Oh wait, no.
God.
There we go.
Oh! I love how the shears became scissors for some reason.
It's all over, beak breath.
Yeah, beak breath.
Punch him in the face. I love it.
Power sword.
Even though they had the power sword out already at some point.
Yeah.
Let's finish this fight.
Just like, alright, we need to end the fight. Just give him the sword. Yes. What is the theme of this episode? Don't abandon children?
Children are innocent, except not really when they turn off your water.
It was all Finster's fault. If he hadn't built such a lame monster, we would
Whoa!
have won.
Whoa!
I'd like to see what they're capable of.
Goldar, you constantly get your ass kicked. You're supposed to be like this badass general.
Can't you weasels do anything right?
I don't like that Goldberg.
Goldar?
Goldar. I said Goldberg. I'm thinking of 90s wrestlers.
And kept tons of trash out of our landfills. This just in. We've just gotten word that once again the amazing Power Rangers have saved our fair city and the world from one of Rita Repulsa's lethal monsters.
Wait, how are they aware of Rita?
That's a good question.
Yo, Billy, Kimberly, what's up?
Kimberly.
Wait, aren't those their outfits from the first episode?
Oh my god, they are. Good eye.
The Power Rangers not only did battle, but they saved a little girl.
I've been the most popular kid in class.
As you can see, she's doing just fine. Back to you in the studio.
As always, we'll
Wait, but what about her
continue to bring
dad
you the
problems?
latest Power
Yeah.
Rangers news as it happens. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
They're getting that job of the news.
Want some honey veggie chili?
I just made it fresh. It's on the house.
Yeah, probably because most people. Okay, never mind. People do actually want it.
These are the clothes from the pilot.
So it's either unused footage or they actually rewear clothes, which never.
It has to be unused footage. Bulk and Skull are not even in the same shot.
Okay, that was clearly dubbed in though.
Yeah, that's clearly unused footage from the pilot. Wow.
Wow. But I was gonna say, other than that weirdly dubbed line, not a bad use of it though.
I mean, yeah, except that there was no resolution to the beat, to like, I guess the main plot of the episode.
Well, there was resolution for Maria. There wasn't so much for Kim and Trini.
No.
Where it's like, hey, that was really rewarding, like, to look after this young child.
Like what would have been the resolution for Kim and Trini?
Responsibility.
Like, don't lose children.
Be a good role model. Like, maybe if she actually interacted with them as Rangers or something.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, you know, like we said, they're cranking out like 100 of these every 30 days.
Right.
They just needed. Listen, this one was. They were like, listen, the last one was a banger.
Yeah.
We got one of the most iconic villains in all of Power Rangers. What are we gonna do with this episode? Let's just take that Sentai episode with the chicken.
Yeah.
And we do the chicken episode.
And with the little girl that we're gonna try to get a similar looking of an actress, but not really.
Yeah, Maria looked like she was like 20. She looked like a 20-year-old actress.
And like, unless we are crazy, definitely sounded dubbed over at certain points. Which, even though...
may have been the highlight of the episode, though.
What part?
All of her one-liners.
Oh, yeah. No, she was a savage. Which is why it's like, is she an innocent child?
I love how Ernie's hot water, like, shutoff valve is just in the wall, right by the lockers. Yeah. And apparently Ernie's gym is way bigger than anyone realized because he has a separate male and female shower, it looks like. And, like, 30 men ran out of that shower. So...
Hey, good for him.
Ernie's killing it.
Or maybe they were doing it in the sinks. I don't know.
No, one of those guys' heads was fully sudded up.
Right. Oh no, like the way they were all sudded so perfectly in a way that conveniently did not fall off as they ran.
And I don't know why turning off the hot water would make them all run out of the shower.
Right. Like I get cold water sucks like out of nowhere,
but they wouldn't run out naked into the middle of the.
Not all of them.
No.
So. That was weird, but it's like, hey, we need to have her do a prank, but not one that's bad enough.
Just a silly, fun episode. That was a silly episode.
Yes.
Like, for the life of me, I remember the rad bug. Down to the minute details of it, like the dome and, like, the little intricate, like, silver parts sticking out of it. I remember all of that. I remember Billy, like, laughing as he's driving it. I don't remember the chunky chicken at all. This monster does not ring a bell to me, like, at all, ever.
It's more along the lines of a fast food mascot than a menacing monster.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the rad bug does show up again multiple times.
I was gonna say, like, that was pretty, like, it's so cheesy, but I enjoyed it a lot.
But I definitely remembered this episode. I remember them going to the garage to get it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the chunky chicken was such a dumb villain.
Right.
That I don't remember it at all.
And like you said, other than, like, the very brief imminent, like, danger Maria was in, like, what was the purpose of the shears/scissors? Like, it seems like, if anything,
was so hilarious.
Why wouldn't it use its beak? Like, that would at least make sense.
Because then you couldn't have a giant chicken just like, no.
Cool.
It was great. I love how Rita's just like, hey, Finster, you know what I want. And he's like, yeah, I got you. She's like, I want a chunky chicken. And he's like, I got a chunky chicken.
So he's an inventor. He can create these monsters, and he's apparently telepathic.
He's always on his game. He is the Billy of the bad guys.
Right.
He is always on his game.
Yeah, the only difference is there's nuance within the Rangers in that, like, hey, we appreciate you, that's awesome, and the others...
And everyone just hates on Finster.
Which maybe it's just jealousy, because they're all even more useless.
I understand they're all supposed to have their jobs, but if Finster left that team, like, if Finster just walked up and he's like, you know what? I quit.
Yeah, but just nothing would happen. That's all that would really happen.
The whole organization would implode.
It'd be DOA, and then the Rangers are like, okay, cool, we're done.
Okay, we won. Zordon's like, all right, guys, see you later. I guess this child army that I built is for nothing.
Yeah. And also, is that the first time in the show that she went to Earth in person?
Is it? Was she on Earth in any of the... It might be.
In which case, it's like, did she take an interview with a reporter and that's how they got her exact name?
I don't know. Maybe... that's a good question.
Or maybe one of the Rangers did in secret?
Maybe they just interviewed one of the Rangers and they're like, hey, what are you guys doing here? And like, hey, we're trying to stop this evil space witch that lives on the moon. Her name is Rita Repulsa. And they're like, all right, pretty cool.
Pretty dope.
Pretty sick.
But you know what? At least they're getting the attention and the recognition they deserve from the news.
Yeah, and at least Maria's the most popular girl in school.
Yes. Her dad issues weren't resolved. Trini and Kim apparently never spoke to her again, but everything was good.
What's wild, and I didn't even realize this, but they mentioned the Morphin Masters in this episode, which is a concept that gets developed and explored throughout the history of the franchise. And the Morphin Masters have come up not only in the comics in great detail, but they've also reappeared in the show recently, like in the most recent season.
Yeah.
Where so it's blowing my mind. I didn't realize that they were mentioned this early. This is where the concept of the idea originated. Like just a passing line. Like I knew that they were mentioned in this earlier series, but man, episode 7, that's blowing my mind, because we will learn more about the Morphin Masters as we continue our journey into Power Rangers. But it's pretty cool to kind of look back and see where all of these concepts originated from, and just to see how dedicated the people working on the series now and the people working on the comics are to this, so that they're bringing up these concepts and they're reimagining them and exploring them in greater detail.
Right. No, definitely. And
yeah.
And I think, I mean, part of it is they definitely sped through it. They didn't stay on it for so long, so that might be why it didn't come straight to mind for you. But I mean, that's also a good aspect of storytelling, is when you at least sprinkle in some nuggets of lore like that before you get into it. So I mean,
well, no, I think watching it as a kid, you hear Morphin Masters, and it's just it's just a name they give.
Yeah,
just
it's kind of like whatever.
Like Power Sword, it's just like a name. But as an adult, you now it's explored in greater detail. Like the Morphin Masters are these essentially gods of the morphing grid in a way, and then there are the Morphin Emissaries, and then kind of all these things that branch out from this just silly little name that's mentioned in an episode of Power Rangers.
Silly name, like Power Eggs.
Yeah, Power. Yeah.
Which they did not look very impressive. What were they, just an off-white with a bunch of black splotches?
I think it shows you the Morphin Masters aren't omnipotent in the fact that they put all that power into eggs.
Eggs.
Just 2 eggs. It's just guys, you know what? We're these godly beings with all this power. Let's put some power into eggs and just leave them in a cave. And they're like, radical, bro. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's we also have to establish what is the definition of innocent.
Yeah.
And what is the
why does an innocent child have to touch the eggs? Get your act together. Get your act together, Morphin Masters.
Whoever interviewed Rita to find out her name should interview them as well.
Should interview the emissary, the protectors of the Morphin Grid. Yes, we should do that. But I think that's gonna be it. This was a pretty simple episode. Yeah. Nothing crazy. Nothing really.
Nothing crazy. I think compared to others, it was one of the. I don't want to say lazier, because I think, again, I think for the most part, it's smart the way they splice everything together to make it cost effective. It was very blatant in terms of editing and dubbing and when things, like I said, I don't know how I remember those outfits, but it's oh, wait, this has to be unused footage.
Yeah.
Even though at the same time, I appreciate the concept, wow, they actually reuse outfits.
Yeah, and I love that Billy just created an invention so amazing that if you were built it in today, 30 years later, I think it'd still be the greatest invention, one of the greatest inventions ever made. And we just glossed right over it, and we used it as a device, and we put a small child into it with no power coin, and we're just yeah, let's just drive her or whatever. You know what? Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Power Rangers. Awesome. Loved it.
I loved it too. Like I said, a simpler episode, but honestly still enjoyable and still a lot of fun.
Absolutely. But I think that's going to be it for this episode of Power Rangers. Nicki, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Twitter at Lord Nicki.
And you guys can find me here at The Montyverse on Twitter and Instagram at The Montyverse. Make sure to give us a huge follow there to stay up to date on all the stuff we have going around and to see pictures of our adventures at New York Comic Con. If you like the video, make sure to give this a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. And until next time, guys, stay versed.